Are you perpetually tweaking your offer and you feel like you're always missing potential clients? Simplifying your offer streamlines the decision making for all your clients. Let me show you how to align these three core elements with your audience's thought tracks. Imagine your offer only delivering what truly resonates. Align each of these three core with the specific thought tracks of your audience. What do I mean by thought tracks? The thought track consists of their desire, the problem with getting that desire, the pain that not getting the desire causes, the question that arises because of that, the objection or limiting belief that they have that keeps them from getting the desire regardless of any of the other information. And the end of the day result, the I wish I could just have part. When we can line up all of these onto one single track, tick off at least as many of these as possible. I'm not saying that this is how everything flows or that every single one of these is necessary, but the more of these we tick off, the more perceived value that we can get. We want to line these up. This is one thought track. We want to line the first thought track up with what's in our offer. And then we'll do another thought track to line it up with the next item and the next item to find our core three. All right, but how does knowing that really help us improve our core offers? So we can analyze which aspects of our offers align best with which thought track our audience is having and eliminate the extra choices that are diluting the perceived value and which complicate any kind of choice making. The point here is to focus on making the offer from the audience's perspective rather than using some kind of complicated formula. All right, tell me if you've felt this way. I go to a sales page and I start scrolling through what you get. And it just goes on and has all of these big explanations. And then there's some bonuses, some more bonuses. And then we get down and there's a order form bump and there's another choice. And at that point, I'm starting to wonder, wait a second, all of this stuff, they say it's this much value. Is it really that much value to me? Whose perceived value are we really perceiving here? I don't know if you've ever felt like that, but that is the feeling that I want to make sure that I don't give any of my potential clients. So the big point here to that is if I'd gone to the sales page and there had just been the things that I needed to get my result and nothing else, I would have been much more interested than I was trying to decipher if all of those things really did give me that much value when I really only wanted the core thing. So now I'm trying to compare the value of a more complex offer, and I just went away. It was more than I wanted to process. Now, before you apply any of these concepts to your own offers, let's ask ourselves, what's the best first step? But here's the thing. If you feel hesitant about this idea, you might want to diagnose where your true bottleneck really is before you go trying to change anything. So I've created a little diagnostic tool, and I put the link to it in the description down below so that you can quickly diagnose if you need to change your offer or something else. But if we are changing our offer, the best first step is to focus on identifying those 3 yet effective elements that make the foundation of your offer. Okay, once you've narrowed it down to these core 3, you need to know how to measure which bonuses to add to it. If you click on this video right here, I'll demonstrate that for you right now. See you there.